Well, as the Russian war dead continues to mount, its army is also relying on foreign nationals to fill its ranks. Among them, about 200 Kenyans, some of whom say they were duped and never intended to fight for Russia. Now, yesterday, their families held a press conference in Nairobi asking for help. Some of their loved ones are missing after being deployed to the front lines, while others are injured and need evacuation. With this report from Nairobi, here's our correspondent, Bastien Renouil.
According to these families, there are two types of Kenyan fighters in Ukraine. Some of them know why they are leaving Kenya, but most of them are trapped. As an example, a father explained that his son believed he will become a driver in Russia, only to discover that he has to join the Russian military once in Moscow. And this father explains that his son's phone was taken as soon as he had to leave for the battlefield. He explains that his son was injured a few months later, and that despite that, he was not allowed to leave the battlefield. He had to escape to go back to Moscow. That's how he got in touch with the Kenyan embassy there, and that's how he was repatriated here.
I discouraged him, but I think the pull factor was stronger than my discouragement. They were not paid their dues, and he worked for those months, whether 3 or 4 months. I think he deserves to get his pay. He was not even fighting for Kenya, he was fighting for another country. So that country must also take responsibility. If somebody is injured in that war or even dies, then what compensation is there?
Alongside other families, this father is calling for help. They say they want the Kenyan government to help identify missing soldiers, they need help to get their salaries paid, and they want the government to investigate on fake recruitment agencies here in Nairobi. The Kenyan government says it's working on it. It has repatriated 28 Kenyans since December last year. And it's interesting to notice that Kenya is now condemning what's happening in Russia. In 2025, it was encouraging Kenyan workers to go to Russia. The Kenyan government was even signing deals with its Russian counterpart to send workers abroad.